Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. The master was entirely free of four faults: arbitrariness, inflexibility, rigidity, and selfishness. The funniest people are the saddest ones. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. The journey with 1,000 miles begins with 1 step. Sincerity is the end and beginning of things. Without sincerity, there would be nothing. Looking at small advantages prevents great affairs from being accomplished. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her or him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation, there is sure to be a failure. Be not ashamed of mistakes, and thus make them crimes. All people are the same, only their habits differ. Learn avidly. Question it repeatedly. Analyze it carefully. Then put what you have learned into practice intelligently. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have 1. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Music produces a kind of pleasure which human nature cannot do without. A man whose strength gives out collapses along the course. In your case, you set the limits beforehand. It is not possible for one to teach others who cannot teach his own family. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? It is not the failure of others to appreciate the abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. The man of wisdom is never of 2 minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. Act with kindness, but do not expect gratitude. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. The essence of knowledge is having it to use it. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The gentleman understands what is moral, The small man understands what is profitable. The man who chases two rabbits catches neither. A legendary horse is praised, not for its strength, but for its integrity. How can you love people without encouraging them? And how can you be loyal to people without educating them? If a craftsman wants to do good work, he must first sharpen his tools. I slept and dreamt life is beauty. I woke and found life is a duty. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. Mankind differs from the animals only by a little, and most people throw that away. You can force the people to obey. You cannot force them to understand. Think of tomorrow. The past can't be mended. The superior man acts before he speaks, and afterwards speaks according to his action. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. It is man that makes truth great, and not truth that makes man great. Humankind differs from the animals only by a little, and most people throw that away. The scholar who cherishes the love of comfort is not fit to be deemed a scholar. A man without persistence will never make a good shaman or a good physician. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. A lack of patience in trifling matters might lead to the disruption of great project. Love is like a spice. It can sweeten your life. However, it can spoil it, too. If you try to do too much, you will not achieve anything. True goodness springs from a man's own heart. All men are born good. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. A youth is to be regarded with respect. How do we know that? His future will not be equal to our present. Learning without thought is labor lost thought. Without learning is perilous. Have no friends not equal to yourself. Which quotes you like most? Comments below. And subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching.